Hey guys, welcome back to Mommy's World, where no matter how old you get, you never need to grow up. And today we are reviewing a Barbie Fashionista, a very unique Barbie Fashionista. This one right here. Yep, that's right. This girl, she is number 133, I think. 132. And then 133 is the African-American version. So I have this one because she reminds me of me a few years ago. And then I also have, and I'm going to show you this quickly out of the box, this awesome Barbie Dreamtopia Unicorn that Mattel sent to me. Thank you so much, Mattel, for sending me this for free. This thing is so cool, and I have to take it out of the box and show it to you. So I am going to get both of these Barbie items out of the box, and we'll be right back. And this somewhat unlikely duo is out of the box, and they're making friends. So I am really excited about both of them, actually, because I didn't realize how actually cool the unicorn is. So we're just gonna start with the unicorn. You okay with that, Barbie?
I'm totally okay with that. She's so magical. I want to ride her later.
Totally. So we're gonna move Barbie over here. And so this is the Dreamtopia Unicorn. So she's beautiful, first of all. Let me give you a close-up. I love all of this, and all this stuff lights up. I love all the stars and colors. Her paint is like sort of pearlized. Look at her beautiful face. And then she's got a horn, which of course lights up. And her hooves are like in an action sort of format. And then she's got a pretty pink tail and this beautiful pink mane. So it said that she's got a magic brush. So I was like, what the heck does that mean? But first, let me show you what happens. So she has a button right back here. One of the stars is a button. So this is what happens when you push the button. It's very pretty. Very pretty. Very pretty. So she makes 4 different sounds. But now here's the thing. So this brush right here is slightly heavier than your average Barbie horse or Barbie brush because there's a sensor in it. So I'm going to take her mane, throw it over her beautiful shoulder. Let's move you a little bit closer to the camera, and we are going to brush. So when you brush her hair, check it out. Wow, that was a big long one. Let's do another one. So it does 4 different sequences of music when you use the brush. That is super cool. Wait, let me get back up by the sensor. There we go. So it's just about putting the sensor near the top of her head. That's my favorite one. But how cool is that? And if your child doesn't want it to keep happening, they just don't brush from the top of her head. Just brush down here. But awesome! I love this. I mean, I love unicorns, and this one's really pretty, and it sparkles, and it makes pretty noises. Woo! So thank you, Mattel. I love her. So now on to our Barbie Fashionista number 133. So here she is. Let me give you a close-up look at her face. Turn towards the camera, my love. So she's Barbie. She's got some shades. You like how I turn her head? I'm like, she's got some shades. Her hair's got a little bit of a crimp in it from where the rubber band was, but that'll work itself out over time. She's wearing this really cute top, this rainbow top, and it's actually a cold shoulder top. So that's very trendy. And then she's got distressed jeans, and then she's got white sneakers on. Now, she is in a wheelchair because sometimes people are in wheelchairs. Sometimes Mommy was in a wheelchair. So those of you who know and have been around for a long time, you know that I have multiple sclerosis, and I went through a really rough time around the time we first started the channel, and I couldn't walk for long periods of time. I could walk, but I couldn't walk like around the mall or, you know, just around. And so we would have to use a wheelchair. And, you know, I was afraid that the wheelchair was going to become a permanent fixture in my life. Thanks to advances in medicine and some really amazing new treatments, the wheelchair is not probably in my future. And I am very, very grateful for that. But For people, especially kids, for whom the wheelchair is a permanent part of their life, this is awesome. Now, by the way, this is not the first Barbie in a wheelchair. I know people are like, oh my God, it's the first Barbie in a wheelchair. It actually isn't, but I think it's the first one named Barbie that's in a wheelchair. But there was one done quite a while back. Now, I'll show you the wheelchair is very well done. So she's got, the doll has this that holds her in, and actually, depending on your situation, there are many wheelchairs that you can strap yourself into, and it's got the leg rest. The other thing that's really cool is it has wheel locks, so she doesn't roll away. So, because that is a danger with these wheelchairs in real life, that you could just go rolling away. So it has wheel locks, which is very cool. The other thing that I like about this wheelchair is that this is a wheelchair made for a person who propels themselves. So you'll notice it's got the big rails here on the sides, and it doesn't have handles on the back for someone to push her, because Barbie does not need someone to push her in her wheelchair. She's got that. She can get herself where she needs to go on her own with arm power. It's really, really cool. It also comes with a ramp. So if you have, you know, the camper, the van, the house, anything, you know, you can just, Barbie's got a ramp so she can get up. I have the wheel locks on. So she can get up into the dream house, get up into the camper, get her up into anywhere she needs to go. I still have the wheel locks on. Yes, I do. Here we go. It rolls really well. And it's very, like, the size of the wheels and everything, it's very realistic. So I'm really, really happy with that. There's another thing, though, that I'm very excited about. Of course, her wheelchair says Barbie on the back. I will tell you that if I were going to end up permanently in a wheelchair, I had already planned that I was going to decorate my wheelchair in, like, pink fairy lights, just because I wanted it to be pretty and fun and not just like a black wheelchair. So this is the other thing that I love about this fashionista that is very unique. She's a made-to-move Barbie. Oops, her shoe fell off.
Ah, my shoe!
Because, you know what? People in wheelchairs can do things. It's not like they can't do stuff. So she is on the made-to-move body style. She's articulated at her hands, her elbows, her knees. She's articulated in her waist, and of course she's got pretty good motion on the head. And the reason that that is awesome is that, you know, they could have made a Barbie that can only sit, but people in wheelchairs often, much like myself, don't have to always be in the wheelchair, and they don't have to always sit in the wheelchair. They can do things. Sometimes they need help getting out of the wheelchair. Sometimes they need help getting out of the wheelchair to get to the floor to do some yoga. Lots of people in wheelchairs go to physical therapy. There are people in wheelchairs, they have special treadmills where they put a harness on you to help you hold you up and take some of the weight off of your legs, and you can exercise your legs. I know, because I had to go through that kind of stuff. So I love that they didn't make assumptions about what it meant to be a person in a wheelchair. I love that she's on a made-to-move Barbie. I am so grateful that this is a made-to-move Barbie that comes with a wheelchair, because that is way more representative of the reality of many people in wheelchairs. And you know what else she can do because she's a made-to-move Barbie? She can ride a unicorn. Yay! Yes, did you know that people in wheelchairs do ride horses? Honest to God, they do. And they have special harnesses that hold them up and make sure that they're safe and everything. But there are programs where people who are in wheelchairs can go horseback riding. Now, I never have gone horseback riding in my life. But I think it's really cool that people can, and this Barbie can. I have to hold her because this isn't really a riding unicorn, but thank you for holding me. But yeah, with the right harness, I mean, these two could just go off and have adventures together, right?
Magical adventures. Yeah, we could go to Dreamtopia and hang out with Chelsea.
I think that would be pretty cool. So thank you again to Mattel for sending me this awesome Dreamtopia unicorn. She's beautiful. I found this doll on Amazon, but she is available in stores as well. Let's get her back. Oh, I love that she's also got like, she's got like an Apple Watch or like a Fitbit tracker kind of thing. Because again, just because you're in a wheelchair doesn't mean you can't do things. And it doesn't mean that you don't have a life. And I remember when I was facing potentially life in a wheelchair, I went through a really hard time where I thought, well, that's going to mean my life is over. And then I had to meet lots of people who were in a wheelchair because of multiple sclerosis and other reasons and learn that doesn't mean that at all. It just means life's a little different. So thank you so much for watching. I'd really love to hear what you think about this Barbie and this amazing, gorgeous unicorn. I love her. She's so magical. Dreamtopia! Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again real soon. Love you. Bye!